What's up, YouTube? I wanted to make this update yesterday or the day before yesterday. As soon as it happened, I was just so pumped that I wanted to make the update right away, but I was traveling, so I couldn't. I made my first real sale outside of doing like a free plus shipping thing, which I mentioned before was a total disaster for me because I hadn't set up the shipping rates correctly. So I got my first sale. I think it was from a Facebook ad, from the newest batch of like Facebook ads I created. Um, and now I'm also getting way more views on my page and also way more likes on my Instagram like business page, which tells me that I'm targeting the audience. I'm targeting the right audience. I'm still not getting as many sales as I would like, but I've already had 3 sales. I've been having like a sale per day since this happened. This happened like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, and I've had a sale every single day. Not from paying an influencer. Although a couple days ago I did pay an influencer again, this time $50 instead of $140. And this was a page that was for my niche specifically. It wasn't one of those like general nature pages or something that has like a very wide audience. So I'm thrilled that this is happening. Like, this is a great sign in my eyes. I think that I'm doing things correctly now. And I was just talking to somebody on Facebook from that e-commerce page, for other e-commerce people, and it's this girl. She reached out to me because she's like, "Oh, you're a beginner. I'm a beginner too. I haven't quite started doing my store yet, but I'm doing as much research as possible. Everybody tells me that I need to I need to have an initial investment of like 700 euros or something to get this running. I don't know if that's probably specific to her country. She lives in Germany, but I it made me evaluate how much money I've spent to get this started, and I've spent about $400 on this already. But all of that, or almost all of that, was just completely needlessly, because I had paid those $140 for that influencer that ended up being a total waste because the sales that I got were messed up because of the shipping rates. So anyway, if I had just been patient and like really worked on my site, I wouldn't have had to spend that amount of money. I'm definitely not profitable at this point because I've blown so much money on Facebook ads and paying influencers. And now is really when my site looks good enough that people, at least some people, get on it and they're like, "Well, it looks okay enough. Let me buy something." So I definitely don't think that from my experience, I definitely don't think you need that much money to get this started. In fact, I think the only amount of money you need is just the $29.99 that you have to pay Shopify every month, and just a couple bucks a day when you want to start like experimenting with your Facebook ads and stuff. So I think with under $50, that's really the initial investment, and just spend a lot of time working on your site. I tried to rush into this whole process, and I was so pumped watching all these YouTube videos for a bunch of these gurus that have made like thousands of dollars in a week doing this, but they can do that because they're not total noobs. So if you're a noob, you need to take your time to work on your site and don't blow any money on influencers and Facebook ads until you know what you're doing, until your site looks really nice and you have other people review it and it looks good. So yeah, as far as my site is still not completely ready, but at least it looks nice enough now and trustworthy that people can buy things, that they'll buy things. But it still needs a lot of content. I need to continue going through every product that I have, and in fact I might actually remove a bunch of products and just make sure that the products that I do have are completely set up so they have a perfectly awesome description, great pictures. I also wanted to make sure that on the products page, where you see like every single product or on the collection page, that all of the images that are there have a white background, or they have like a same color background. Because I noticed that that's something that looks very ugly when you have a product that has like a black background next to a product that has like a gray one and a white one. It looks very patchy. So that's something I'm gonna do and see how that looks. So I still have plenty of time to put into my site before I think I can increase my conversion rate. But as it is right now, I'm pretty happy with it. At this point right now, with the cost of ads that I'm spending and the sales, I'm making like 1 or 2 sales a day. At this point, it's only 1 sale per day, but I'm assuming that maybe, sometimes it'll be 2. I'm not losing money on my ads. So that's important. And I learned that in Tim Sharp's course. He said that if your ads are profitable or you break even with your ads, keep them. So at this point, I'm actually profitable over the last 3 days, so I'm going to keep my ads. I think that's it for my update. So I guess I'm going to title this video First Sale, because I'm not really counting the sales that I made from that first influencer I paid. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching, and share this video if you want somebody else to join this ride, and maybe we can all do this together and learn from each other. And yeah, thanks for watching.